Right. Now this is a good battle against a good buddy called xapheion. Probably butchered the shit out of that, but I tried. Now basically, xaph has got to be in contention for the person I've known the longest on that, along with Gerbil, probably Jake, and maybe Cookie Monster, who was a mod at the time when I showed up. And yet I've never uploaded a battle against xaph. Although I might not have uploaded a battle against Jake either, but I believe he is currently quit at the moment. But xaph quit for quite a long time. And then he's just sort of come back, and I helped make some guys for him, and we're gonna battle. Anyway, he's gonna lead off with a Butterfree. I'm leading off with a Scarf Volcorona, which, as much as I hate Volcorona, is so good. It really is. It's fucking brilliant. But now I can just U-turn out as he's going to switch out. He's going to go into his fat bitch, who is the subject of a lot of annoyance later on. And I'm going to go into Terrakion. And this Terrakion is a Carmine one because I'm not running the standard ever, but it's kind of weirder than my last one. My last one was Resto Chesto, which you can kind of see. But this one is meant to be a lead, and it's meant to have Toxic. Well, no, it's got Toxic, because there's always going to be a point where Terrakion is just walled completely. So I figured, hey, let's just put Toxic on there. And then if like a Jellicent thinks, oh, I'll just tank this. Oh, Toxic you before I die, thanks. Anyway, I 2-hit KO a Registeel after +1, which is... Oh, was that +2? I think... No. I think it was +1, which is pretty good going. And in comes this Butterfree. And I'm going to Hidden Power Rock, knock it down to its sash. And, unfortunately, Terrakion doesn't wake up. He asked why I didn't switch out just so I can put everything else to sleep, but it's sort of like, I was +1, and I'm like, Terrakion is properly quick, so I figured there isn't much point just switching out, wasting the boost. I figured I'd try my luck, but I didn't get it. Oh well. And now I'm going to go to hit him on top, and I'm going to Bullet Punch, and I'm going to kill this thing. So that's gone well, and down goes the Butterfree. So this portion of the game is actually quite quick. It's quite funny, really, because I think the last 5 minutes... This was a 40-minute battle, by the way. I think the last 5 minutes sped up in times before it just stalled. Anyway, I'm going to go into Torterra, because I'm not worried about this thing at all. I can Stealth Rocks, and I can Leech Seed, I can set up a Reflect. I have a lot of time to cock around, which is what I do. So I'm going to Stealth Rock. He's going to go Psyshock, which is okay, because I am max HP, max defense, impish, so I'm not worried. Also, I would like to point out, because he has sort of just come back onto the Pokemon battling scene, if you will, he is a little bit rusty, so give him some yeah, give him a bit of leeway. Anyway, I'm going to switch out into Vaporeon as he switches out into Blissey, and I don't like this. So I'm going to switch out, I'm going to go into Hitmontop, and he's going to switch out, and he's going to go into his Zangoose. I'm like, oh, fuck. I go low sweep on the off chance he wants to SD, but he doesn't fuck around. He just facades and one-shots me, and this thing is scary as hell. Fortunately, Scarf Volcorona Bug Buzz is going to do the trick for me, so thank God for Volcorona. It's so good, but it's so lame. So lame. Oh, I mean, Modest has 405 special attack. I mean, for fuck's sake. It's just, it's really good. Like, properly good. Anyway, in comes this Victini. I don't like Victinis, so I'm going to go into Vaporeon, because I have a bit of physical defense, and I have quite a lot of special attack, and he's going to go Searing Shot. It doesn't do too much, and he was predicting Torterra there, predicting me to predict Thunder. But I didn't, I just stay in, and I go Wish just to see what I'm up against. He does get the burn, but I think it's like 30% or 50% chance to get it, so I'm not going to call that hacks. And I'm going to go into Zapdos, because I figured I can. I don't think he has much to do to me. So he's going to switch out, he's going to go into his Fat Slag, and I'm going to go Toxic, which isn't too bad, because as he shows, he has Shadow Ball, which immediately means Serene Grace. However, that also immediately means Aromatherapy, but I can kind of whittle him down a bit, and at the end of the day, he has to waste one turn Aromatherapying to get off the Toxic, So it isn't all bad, and now I can just go EQ, and it does a hell of a lot, it really does. Which is quite surprising, because I have no attack investment on this Torterra, it is just pure defense. So I'm quite happy with that. And he's going to switch out. He's going to go into his the Slowbro there as I go Leech Seed. Purely because after I Leech Seed a Blissey, Torterra won't die. It literally won't. He'd need a good minus, or he'd need at least 3 drops on me. But I'm going to go into Vaporeon because I figure he would Scald after seeing how little Psyshock did. And I just get a nice big chunk of health back. I also have Signal Beam, which I was going for, just so I can try and get a lot of damage on the Slowbro. I also have quite a chunky amount of special attack, so I figured I was good. And I'm just gonna wish, just to make sure, just so he doesn't pull any crap, really. And yes, I know I'm using a Wish Vaporeon Blur, but it doesn't have Protect, and it doesn't have goddamn Roar. So, blah, fuck you guys, I don't care. To be honest, I quite like Vaporeon. It isn't a horrendous poke. Its stats are quite nicely, you know, sort of jumbled around. Its defense is low enough to the point where it can be killed if it, if you're really going for it. But just the way it's used, man. Wish, Protect, and Roar, and I think it gets Heal Bell as well. That's horrible. So yeah, after a bit of cocking about, I do kill the Victini as he brings it in, which is fan-fucking-tastic. And I'm just going to wish again, because even if Estos is here, I really don't care, I'll be fine. So, I can sit here and keep the pressure on. Now, the main problem that I have here is all he has left is Blissey and Slowbro. Now, the reason this takes so long is because he has aromatherapy. I'm not going to take it away from him and say, oh, he shouldn't be using aromatherapy because it's gay, but it has its use, it had its purpose, and it did it quite well. But that was the reason it took so long. Because all he has to do is aromatherapy and soft boil, and I'm back at square one. However, that said, Torterra just needs to come in and Leech Seed, and he can't kill me at all. There is literally no way. If he goes into Slowbro, I go into Vaporeon, we switch back and forth for a while. The only slight thing I have is Stealth Rocks, but Stealth Rocks isn't going to kill a Blissey. However, at this point, I don't want this to become a fully fledged Store War. And he said that he got swept by a Volcorona last match, which, to be fair, I got swept by a Volcorona as well yesterday. Main reason why I'm using it. As much as I hate these goddamn things, I can see when something is good. And at least it isn't Quiver Dance. That's about all I've got. But yeah, so I figured, okay, a modest max special attack. Fire Blast is 120, base stab. It doesn't do anywhere near enough to kill the damn thing. I'm hitting it with the hardest thing I have to hit it with on my team. I mean, hell, Terrakion, not even at +1 does a third. I was expecting better, but Volcorona is at 3. And I go for it that one last time, and he's like, I really want to kill Volcorona, I'd be happy with that. I'm like, no! You, sir, will not kill Volcorona. I will switch out, and I will preserve it for as long as I can. Oh, God. So, yeah. If I'd have just sacked Volcorona, he said that, well, that's all he wanted to kill. Then he would have been happy with that. But to be brutally honest, had he gotten enough special defense drops, he probably could have won. Eventually. It would have taken forever, and at the end of the day, I might have ended up PP stalling him. But at one point, if PP wasn't an option, he would have won, eventually. Although that said, Zapdos has Roost, but you get what I'm at. Eventually, he can win with Slowbro and Blissey, but yeah, it's kind of tricky, really. I mean, they are a really good walling partnership, so, oh well. Yeah, we're doing this little cockabout thing where I'm just trying to land EQs on the Blissey and trying to get Signal Beams, Discharges, Bug Buzzes, whatever on the Slowbro. But I'm going to go Leech Seed here, and he's going to go Scald, and I was thinking, right, now that I've Leech Seeded him, he's going to slack off, and it's going to be brilliant, and I'm going to go into Volcorona, and I'm going to Bug Buzz the shit out of him. But he makes a nice play, and he goes with Scald, and he kills me. So, oh, Volcorona, you tried, buddy. Because I really wanted to kill the Slowbro of Volcorona. I would have thought that would have been perfect, but nah. And then I landed crit there, and as he said, Regenerator would have saved him, but hey, I sacrificed the Volcorona and got a crit out of it. What are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, he can't be bothered to stall anymore. But as I said, he probably could have done if he was really going for it. But yeah, it's about fun, and stalling isn't particularly fun. Anyway, that is great game, Xaph. I don't know why I haven't uploaded a battle against you before, but now I have remedied that situation. I hope you have all enjoyed this battle, and yeah, xaph volcorona is really good. I hate it, but I love it. It's really annoyingly good. Oh well. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.